one believes Yamata... No one believes Yamata is that far east. The books simply don't support it.
Well, whoever wrote those books never found Yamatai.
I've talked to Roth about this. There's no point in following in other people's footsteps, Dr. Whitman.
I refuse to bet my reputation on your hunch. I'm the lead archaeologist here.
And when were you last in the field without a TV crew behind you?
Got 30 years experience, 2 PhDs, 1 in East Asian history, so why don't you just stick to boats, Mr. Grimm?
Ship, Dr. Whitman. It's a ship. You don't need a PhD to know
Look,
that.
going east will take us directly into the Dragon's Triangle. That's where we need to go.
Lara, my little bird. I'd follow you almost anywhere, but that place has a bad energy.
Bad storms, more like. Makes the Bermuda Triangle look like Disney World. Sign me up.
The stories about Queen Himiko say she could summon storms. Myths are usually based on some version of the truth. What if Yamatai was somewhere in the triangle itself?
Look, this is the satellite imagery from inside the Dragon's Triangle.
That doesn't look good.
If it's wet, I can sail on it.
Oh, don't tell me you're seriously
Reyes is right. We don't have the funds to piss about. It's now or never. Lara's offering fresh ideas and a plan. I'm the captain here. It's my decision. We're going into the Dragon's Triangle.
Why am I even here?
Go on. Show us your plan.
I can't just sit here. I've got to find something to eat.
Just look at, I mean, that's just gorgeous. I know, I'm gushing. Like I said, I love this game.
Oh, God. What's going on here? Wait. I can use that bow.
Arrows. So let's go get the bow.
I can do this.
Alright, I
Let's
got
see
our
if this
bow.
thing still works. Just remember Roth's training.
You can have the best form and technique in the world, but it won't mean a thing if you can't focus. The key to using any weapon is focus.
So hungry. I need to find something to eat.
Free to zoom. I like, so you pull back. She can only hold for so long, and then her aim starts shaking, and then she has to fire. That's just another little piece of realism that I really like. She can't just hold the bow forever. Now you'll get upgrades. No, I mean, I don't feel like that's spoiled. You will get upgrades that extend your hold time. But to start off, you know, she can't just hold a bow string back for forever. Let's get some collectibles.
It happened again. Private Kosuke. He was on gate duty last night. No one heard anything. And this morning, they found his helmet. Nothing else. No tracks of his leaving, no blood, no shell casings. Nothing. The others are talking about Chinese partisans. Maybe even American GIs. Damn fools! They have no idea what's happening here. It is the Oni who stalk us. The restless, evil spirits. They live in the old places of this island. We are trespassers here, and they are watching us, waiting. All these wrecks, the ruins, this entire island is a graveyard. It's only a matter of time. The Oni will come for us.
And I'm so glad not to have to be reading everything to you guys. That was one part of Bug Fables that started to get a little much, having to read everything aloud. There's a deer. Now we can't use our bow from the log. We're not quite that skilled, but headshot. All right.
Sorry. Right, back to camp.
All right, Lara. You won't always have some fancy gadget to tell you where you are. If you can learn to read the land and the stars, you'll always be able to find your way home.
Alright, so one of the things I will be doing is hunting an area. I forget how they put it. Basically hunting an area clean. You can hunt animals for experience points. I think you might have to take a skill to get... Anyway, you can hunt animals for experience points, but only to a certain degree, and then you're... it's, diminishing returns. But until that, you get pretty decent experience off of them. And in hard mode, that's a really good way to get stronger early. And it's not ridiculous. You can't, gain 5 levels or something. But it could be the difference between you getting to a level at the end of a section versus in the middle of it. Spend skill points and the skills may upgrade abilities. So, I generally always take skills that increase my experience point gain first. Because you're going to get the most bang for your buck out of those skills the earlier you take them. So, that being said, there is one that does that. I think it's later on, because we'll unlock a third type of skill. So, hard to find animals and food sources. That's not bad. And extra rewards when looting animal corpses and food caches. So we're about to go do a lot of hunting. So I think probably this one. This actually may be the one that gives you more XP. Earn extra rewards when looting animal corpses in food caches. Yeah, loot animal corpses in food caches for extra XP. So, you know, take that early because you can use it more often. You can use the benefits of it earlier. I mean, that's my view of it.
This is Conrad Roth, captain of the Endurance. We are shipwrecked on an island inside the Dragon's Triangle.
Roth,
Lara,
you're alive!
easy, easy. Are you okay? What happened?
I remember the beach. Then it went black and I woke up in a cave. There was this crazy man, Roth, and a dead body.
Oh, God. Where are you now, Lara? Are you safe?
It was so horrible. It's all my fault. This is all my fault.
Lara, listen to me. I sent an SOS from the Endurance before I abandoned her. Hopefully someone caught it. I've spoken to the others. We're regrouping at my location.
Please come and get me.
I have to stay here. You can do this, Lara. Remember when we climbed Snowdon? You said the key was knowing that all you've got to do is just keep moving. Remember everything I've taught you, Lara. You're ready for this. And keep your radio on.
Okay.
Okay. So there are also little hidden side objectives, I guess you would say. And one of them is back here. There's these little totems that we have to shoot from the trees. I guess they're totems, something like that. Let's see. It's right over here. So, there it is. Alright, so that starts the Ghost Hunter challenge. Yeah, totems. Okay, I was right. And just about every area has some sort of similar little bonus objective, which is neat. It gives you something else to do. So before we go through that door and follow music.
Hello? Is someone there?
Before we go through that door and follow the music, we are going to do some exploring around here. See if we can find any more of those totems. I believe there's 5 in this area, and then 5 in the next area, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, here we go. That's what I'm looking for right here. My screen might be a little too dark. Okay.
Some kind of container. Who left these behind?
There's another deer. That's moving out of my sight. There's one. Wow. Okay. Give me 1 second. I think my controller's sensitivity may be a bit much. Let's bring that down a little bit. Go. Stop moving around. It's like they know I'm here. Now, there's no crouch in this game. Well, let me rephrase that. There's no crouch button in this game. It does have cover, but it's dynamic cover. When you can be in cover and you're in a fight, you will go into cover. You can't just crouch behind cover for the heck of it. Alright, got the rabbit. And these deer are just skittish as can be. Okay, let's come down. Where'd that rabbit go? It was right here, wasn't it? There it is. 15 XP. Now, I'm not sure if the XP decrease is after you collect a certain amount of XP, or if it's after a certain number of animals. But you can see, like, 75 XP for a deer. That's huge. So it's worth doing this, especially on hard. But like I said, it will actually tell you when you reach the point where you're not going to get nearly as much for doing it. At which point the drop off is so severe that it really is pointless to continue. But for now, while we're here, we're also going to look for some of those totems. And as I said, it's been so long since I've played this game. It's going to take me a little bit to remember where they are. I love the ambient noise, the frogs and birds, the insects. It's just... This is actually the first time I've ever played this with a headset, I believe. Or headphones, I should say. And it's quite a unique experience. Those... Okay, region hunted out. Okay, so now anything I kill was going to give me maybe 5 experience if I'm lucky. So, no point in hunting anything else in this area, but we can still find collectibles and totems. There's some more arrows. Oh, what's that? Oh, there's a GPS cache.
Numbers. Some kind of coordinates. Did someone want these to be found?
Okay. There's one. And it swung out of my shot. There we go. There's 2. Like I said, I'm pretty sure there's 5 in this area and 5 in the next area. So, just have to look around for them. Some of them are much easier to spot than others. There's one. XP from those plants. It's just a good idea. You're very well rewarded for exploring in this game. There's a lot of useful things to find. A lot of stuff. Oh, Revenge of the Deer. Just a lot of useful, XP boosts or XP awards and things like that to find. Just by wandering around and finding like plant life and things like that. Just 2 more. Arrows. Let's see here. I'm having a hard time remembering where these other ones are. It's been so long. I have 100% of this game with it. Okay, let me think. I think maybe back up here. These deer are just taunting me now, like, haha, we don't get any more bonus points hardly after hunting us, so we'll just be right in your face all the time now. I think there might be one up in this area. We target from here? Maybe not. Right, I'm gonna take one more look down here and then we may just have to move on without finding them all at this point. And we can always come back and find them. I don't want to spend a bunch of time wandering around aimlessly. I believe you can eventually get a skill that will highlight them for you when you go into survivor mode. So we may end up just doing that. Because I am not having much luck finding the others. My headset seems to be freaking out. Oh, here's some more XP plants. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's move on with the story. Let's move on with the game. But like I said, we can always come back and get more of those. Ah, there's one. Okay. So I'm just missing one from this area. And I need to double check that it's not on the way down from the camp. I don't think it is. No. Oh, so there's one behind the camp, which we've got. Okay, so 4 out of 5. We shall continue on. See what this music is all about.
could be a way through. Damn it.
Well, guess we're going this way.
What are these markings?
Interesting.
What am I doing?
It's like somebody's marking the days there.
Oh God, this is insane. This traditional no mask represents a hateful woman in the guise of a demon.
I like this where you examine and get a little more information. It's kind of a neat little mechanic.
There are traces of white paint on the inside. Whoever used this mask was of noble birth. Need something to pry this open.
And I also like that it tells you that you don't have the gear you need for this, so you don't waste your time trying to figure out how to get through something. It's like, nope, you can't do that yet. It's just a nice quality of life thing. Set this on fire.
Oh no.
Well, that is pretty disturbing. M for mature, for sure. Products. I'm up this ladder. Stow torch.
Sam?
Did you get that?
Got it.
We have a fire. Look for the smoke.
We're on our way.